Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. How exciting. We're going to be drawing the winners of the prize draws right now. If anybody wants a mini read while I'm here live, and you can book in for one of those, there is a link there in the live chat. So go for that while I'm doing this show. There's the link. How is everyone today? Are you good? I'm really good. Oh, that's better. It's humid in here. So the energy update today, it's a lucky day for love, but luck came up, right? And this morning I woke up early and I went for a run because my new trainers arrived yesterday. I've got wide toe box trainers and I wasn't running for ages while I've been trying to sort my knee out, and they arrived yesterday. So I went for a little bit of a walk in them yesterday just to try them out. I'm like, yeah, these are good. I'll run. If I wake up early, I'll run in the morning in them. And so I did. I woke up early. I went for a 5K run this morning, just very slow jog. Zone 2 kind of training, not fast in the slightest. Ran on the beach, there's big clouds everywhere, and it looked like there was massive rain on the mainland looking over the ocean. And I got back home and I got in the shower, and then there was this almighty noise outside and it started pouring down. I love it when things like that happen. There's a few people getting on the beach as well. I was super early this morning, first on the beach, and then the people that were arriving just as I was leaving were going to get soaked. Hey Maria. So let's do the draw. So I'm already lucky, feeling lucky. Are you feeling lucky too? Because I'm going to do the live draws right now. Nobody's booked in for those mini reads yet, so let's do the live draws straight away. Are you excited? Are you excited, Maria? Maria, you can help me out with this draw as well. I'm going to use I got ready for it yesterday, how I'm going to do these draws. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a random number generator. But there's one number, Maria or Jean. Hello, Jean. Anybody can choose. So first of all, we're going to do the draw for the deeper dives. So anyone that's bought a deeper dive in August is entered into the draw. And so I'm going to use a random number generator to pick the winner for this one. So let me just check it out. And for the comments, what I'm going to do is, you're excited, Maria? Cool. What I'm going to do for the commenters is, the easiest way of doing it is I figured out the number of videos that went out, and so we're going to choose one of the videos, and then when I go to that video, that's the winning video, we'll look at how many comments are in there and then do the random number generator on that as well. So the number that I want from you guys is a number between 1 and 45. Can you do that for me? So the first one to comment a number between 1 and 45 in the chat, that will be the video of the comments that we take. So let me do the draw now. Random number generator. Random number generator. Okay, so the deep dive reads. Two people got in last night as well. Okay, so the winner of the draw for the deeper dive reads is Robin Smart. Robin Smart's the winner. I don't know where Robin Smart is from, but there you go, Robin Smart. Now, okay, so 45. So we've got one winner already. 45. 4, Maria. 4. Okay, thank you for that. So 4. Let's find that video. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's this one. Let's go to the comments. Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 comments. I'm going to use the random number generator. He's going to be the winner. 2. Wendy Poskett. Wendy, she comments every day. Sometimes 2 comments every day. So it doesn't surprise me. Let me just put a comment on her comment. That's the winner comment. Congrat. You know, sometimes it's difficult to spell. I'm one of those typers that just kind of does it. Kind of types the words in and fully relies on autocorrect. There we go. Happy days for Wendy. Good luck next time, everybody else. Oh, cool. That's exciting, isn't it? You know what I'm going to do next time? Next time I'm going to include... I don't know, what shall I do? No, I'll do it the same. I'll do it the same next time. Because that's fun. And I've already started making a lot of videos for September anyway. Very cool. So congratulations to Wendy, and also, who was that? Robin Smart, the lucky winners. Cool. So let's get some cards out then. That's fun. I like doing that. Didn't get the chance to make the video on Wednesday about the royal couple, but I'm prepared for it. I did a lot of research about it yesterday. Not research, like I just needed some clips and stuff like that to put in it. So I did that yesterday, and I'll be shooting that video today. So look out for that on my YouTube channel this weekend. Harry and Meghan, a special reading to see what's going on there. Are they getting divorced? I didn't even know that when I was going to do this thing. Like everyone's saying, have they broken up already or getting a divorce? So it's going to be an interesting reading, that one. Check that out at the weekend. I'll do that today. And what else? Yeah, there's my skincare routine, morning, midday and evening skincare routine going out on my other channel this weekend as well. I was busy editing that yesterday and shooting that the day before. So if you're interested in what I'm doing for all of my skincare, you can check that out. So let's get some cards out. Don't forget to click like on this video, guys, and click that subscribe button if you're new. And if you want a mini read, then you can book in for one of those. Now there is a link right there. So if you've got a question for your higher self, or you want me to give you a mini read, if you want me to give you some general guidance or love guidance or career guidance or whatever it is that you want, or find out what's going on with someone, you can do that too. Let's put those in now. Okay. Cards. Twin flames. Let's see. So yeah, I'm feeling good after my run. I always feel good after a run in the morning. Gets that blood flowing, makes me feel good. How's the full moon for everybody? You know, it wrecks my sleep. My sleep wasn't good last night. It wasn't good the night before. My watch says that I got a decent amount of sleep, like length of sleep, but it's kind of fitful. I wake up a lot. And I feel like in the morning, like I didn't have a good night's sleep, even though my watch says that I did, because of the amount of like, it's not like fully waking up, it's just a little bit of waking up. It happens all the time around full moon for me. Anyway, what about you? Does it disrupt your sleep, the full moon? I've got the Page of Wands out first. Oh, I'm using this deck. I surprise myself sometimes. Page of Wands. Exciting news. Now, in the energy update today, we did have like luck in love. There was a lot of love cards that came out today. So what's that all about? We'll see. There was like love stuff coming up as well in the last week, right? In the readings. So it's like carrots, like they're trying to prepare us for something. Someone's showing up. I don't know. Oh, the ironing's running out of water. We need it to rain more than it did this morning. It was pretty heavy rain, but it didn't last very long. Steamed up the windows, but that's about it. Oh, that's Brenda. Queen of Cups, open and receptive, softer, open. Can you see Brenda? She's right there. Boop. Queen of Cups. She's soft, she's open, she's kind of ready. Your sleep pattern's dreadful. Oh. Yeah, and if you're trying to lose the weight, that doesn't help either. I'm losing weight right now. I'm down to about 20% fat now. Yay. Hey, Jatsali, am I saying that right? Hey, Lara. Oh, you had a shit sleep too. Barely any actual sleep. That's what I feel like. It's like it's not actual sleep. My watch says that I slept, and I know I did sleep because I know I wasn't lying awake all night. But I just feel like I'm tossing and turning all night, you know? It's like I kind of wake up each turn, and it's like an antsy kind of feeling, like not comfortable in my body kind of a feeling. That's what full moons are like for me. We're crazy, aren't we? Lunatics. Bothered by the moon and its phases. Just tearing apart the chair there. Oh, Brenda. What's she going to do next? Scratch her head. You too, with your sleep. Oof. Anyway, so the Queen of Cups, this is divine feminine energy. It's us in our softness and openness. And sometimes we can be like really open when we're tired. Yes. We can be more open when we're tired. Isn't that weird? One time I went on a David Dada, have you heard of him? Sacred Sexuality course. I won it. What was that? I don't know. I don't know how I won it, but I won it. And it was like this weekend-long course in Byron Bay, of course, where I used to live. And the first day, I didn't know what the hell to expect. The first day, they just kind of wore us out, and I was exhausted, and I was really triggered too, and I didn't want to go back the next day, but I did go back the next day. And they explained right at the end of it, you know, and especially the women, we were all like, that was exhausting. And they were like, yeah, we do that on purpose. We wear you out because you're more open when you're worn out. It's like, seriously. So when we are worn out, so maybe around this full moon, we're more open as a result. Do you find that too? Like we're more open to many things. We're more easily triggered. We're more emotional when we're tired, right? That's what it is. We're more emotional when we're tired, and it means we're more open. Your eyes were closed. You just felt yourself breathing for hours. Oh, I love my sleep. I love getting good sleep. I love when I wake up after a night where I've got like 9 hours sleep and I didn't wake up once. That's the best. Ooh, Ace of Cups. That was a surprise. This is the card of falling in love. Let's pretend it's me. Okay, Ace of Cups. Exciting news. When we're kind of at our most open, at our most perhaps emotional state, open heart, we fall in love. It's like I'm seeing like gates of our heart kind of thing open, because if we've had a lot of sleep and if we're feeling really good, then we're going to be like, you know, no one can BS us kind of thing. We're going to be Queen of Swords kind of, oh, what's your game, you know? But we're more likely to be Queen of Cups open if we are tired. Is that what we need? I don't know. I don't know about this, guys. So if you didn't hear, I'm going to be shooting a video today. I'm going to put it out the weekend because I want more viewers on my channel. I want more subscribers. I want more viewers. I want more attention. So I'm going to get the attention the way that you have to on YouTube these days. with making a video about Harry and Meghan. I'm going to do a reading on them and compare it with top body language experts and what they say. That's what I'm making today. Hey David, doing very well today. I'm in top form. Top form today because I went for a run this morning and I feel good. Four of Cups. So just as we are like bored, or the offers that are coming in are not what I want a bright shiny offer, where is it? It's not happening. I want someone that's right for me. There doesn't seem to be anyone compatible with me around me. What the hell's going on? All of that kind of an energy. How are you, David? You're doing good. So for the latecomers, we drew the winners already. The winners of the draw were Wendy Poskett, I think her name is, in the comments. She won the comment of the month. And we also got Robin Smart as well, who got the deeper dive. Let's see, has she got many deeper dives, or did she just get a lucky one deeper dive? No, two. How's that? She bought two and she won. 2 in the month, yeah. Very lucky. I wonder if she's manifesting it. I'll have to ask her. Next we've got Temperance. I've got body lotion on. Temperance is about tempering ourselves. It's about waiting for it. This guy, he needs to sort his shoulder. He needs to lift some weights. Look, skin's hanging off him. 13. Oh, you're watching from the beginning, David. Temperance. Okay, so we've been waiting, bored. The offers that are coming in, not the ones that we want. We know exactly what it is that we want. When is it going to show up? When? I feel like I'm ready for an upturn on YouTube, both channels. Well, no, I'm happy for the other one to kind of just grow slowly as I'm getting into my groove with that. With this channel, I'm in my groove with it. I really like everything that I've got going here now. This show, ideally this show would just turn into a chat and those mini reads. That would be great if it was just that. And the dailies, I love doing the dailies. I like listening to them. I like recording them. The pick a card reads are always fun for me. And if I can add in like a celebrity, like fun kind of thing, just to bring new people to the channel, that's cool. And then with my other channel, I kind of, I don't know, doing the rest of my stuff. Who have we got now? We've got the Emperor, Divine Masculine. Hey Donna, good to see you in here. So the Emperor is the Divine Masculine energy. We're waiting for the Divine Masculine, we have, yep. So what have we got so far? We've got exciting news coming in when we were at our most open, which could be when we're at our most emotional. We're not necessarily at our strongest when we're open. No, I don't mean that. I mean, when we're at our strongest and our most grounded, we can be a little bit more closed, a little bit more cerebral, rather than in our hearts. When we're tired, when we're kind of been knocked down, we tend to be more open to any kind of an emotion. And that in this openness, so like when you're down or when you're tired or something like that, Ace of Cups, in comes love, new love. Your heart can take it kind of thing. 4 of Cups, probably after a period of like waiting, of being disappointed by the offers coming in because they're not exactly what you want. That's like meeting, nobody, like not meeting anyone that's compatible and stuff like that, and waiting for the Emperor. Oh, while we're waiting, 10 of Wands, letting go of burdens. So what are burdens? It's the stuff that nags us in our mind. It's the The shadow work, you know, that voice that we have in our head that puts us down, like, what's wrong with you? Why don't you have a partner? And like, why? You know, all that garbage that we have in our minds that puts us down. It's getting rid of those kind of burdens, shedding those burdens. And then we've got waiting for the divine timing for the King of Wands. My favourite, especially in this deck. The King of Wands, the one that takes action, the one that makes a move toward us. It's like, no, I'm not going to make a move toward them. I'm going to be here, open, receptive, a little bit tired, a little bit triggered, susceptible, and someone comes in, the King of Wands, the one that makes that move, that takes that action, the one that says you're mine. You know? The one that actually decides to actually invest and do it. That's what this is about. And the Three of Wands is about waiting again. So let's get more cards out. Does anyone want a mini read? If you do, here's a link. You can book one in there. You can ask anything. It can be about relationships. It can be about career. It can be just general guidance if you want from your higher self. Anything you want. Or you can ask about a particular person, what their feelings are, or anything like that. Anything, in fact. You can ask anything. Or like what your blocks are. That's always a good one. What else? Prediction kind of stuff. You can, but readings are better based on your current energies because we do have control over our own lives. Like we can take control and make things happen ourselves. There's an element of fate. There's an element, of course, we do need to take action. We need to play our part. Did quite a few full moon readings, still got more to do. There's still $30 off if you want to book one of those private full moon readings on my website, behealing.com. But I did a few of those, and there was a theme in them this time. It seemed to come up in some people's readings like a lot, in some people's readings just a little bit. But what was it? Oh, I can't remember now. What was I going to say? The theme that came up, it'll come to me. What was I saying? Can't remember now. Anyway, it'll come back to me. We've got the Seven of Inspiration. The Seven of Inspiration in this deck, it's like the big reveal kind of thing. It's putting yourself out there. But the Seven of Inspiration really is about protection, protecting yourself. I've got this feeling with this, it's both this time. It's like, you know how I say, you can trust yourself to be open if you can trust yourself to be closed when you need to be. So this is not, when we're wounded, right, we close down completely, we hermit away, we hide away from everyone, we can't take it, we don't want to get into relationships at all because we can't trust ourselves, because when we get into relationships, we end up getting wounded, we end up getting hurt because we've got a lack of boundaries. We don't know how to draw on the boundaries in the moment when we need it, and so we have to close down completely to kind of everyone and everything. But the more we learn about ourselves, how to protect ourselves, how to empower ourselves, how to stand up for ourselves, how to communicate, especially when it's like conflict and stuff like that, how to draw boundaries and then communicate those boundaries and then stand up for those boundaries, like in a way that's empowered for us instead of a way that just kind of blows up the relationship, you know, like screaming at the other person for not guessing and stuff like that. The more we can trust ourselves, the more we can protect ourselves, the more open we can be. Because we can be open, because we can trust ourselves to step up in the moment if we need to, right? And so that's what I'm getting from this card, which I don't usually get. But it's like, I can reveal myself now because I can protect myself. It's like being ready for a lot more YouTube subscribers. Because people are terrible out there. You wouldn't believe the amount of crap that you have to put up with. Well, you probably could believe it. As a YouTuber or anyone that's out there on social media, it's like you put yourself on that platform for people to throw eggs and rotten tomatoes at you and all kinds of nasty stuff that people write at home in their mum's basement, you know, on their keyboard. Things that they would never say to your face. Never say that to your face, but they do say it online. And so you have to be ready. right? You have to be ready for that kind of thing by getting really strong and knowing how to handle those people. And how to handle those people, it's delete. It's like as soon as you start reading in it, it's like this shit, you don't carry on reading to the end of it, you click delete. Because we don't need to soak up people's shit. It's their energy, they can have it. Like bounce it back, send it back to owner. That's their problem. So, we're opening up because we can trust ourselves. Then we've got the world. The world is about ending cycles, ending like chapters of our lives, cycles that we've been in. Again, I'm getting that 7-year thing. They keep on telling me that. We're at the end of a 7-year cycle now. We're about to start a new one. So expect big changes this year in your life. The world. End of a chapter, start of a new chapter. If you think you're going to get more of the same, you're not. Into the new. It's time to take a risk. Starting something new. The Fool card. It requires courage. The courage to go into the unknown. The courage to get out of our comfort zone. The Fool. I like the Fool energy. It's that, it's got a lot of trust in the universe. You know, to step out, like my next adventure, it's that kind of an energy. What's my next adventure? Knight of Emotions. It's romance. Da, 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 da. So the Knight of Emotions, someone making a move toward you, a romantic move toward you, some kind of an offer or some kind of a advance toward you. Movement in the romance department anyway. Which is great, but then we've got this 3 of Voices. So healing, you know, bringing up heartbreak, bringing up stuff from the past, tears from the past, emotions from the past. Tears, yeah, tears from the past. You know, when we're unlucky, it's a lucky day today apparently, so say the guides, but when we're unlucky, it can bring up emotions. A friend of mine had an unlucky day. When did I last see him? I last saw him on, not yesterday, the day before. I saw him on Wednesday and he was talking to me and some other people about Tuesday. He'd had an unlucky day on Tuesday. I didn't see him on Tuesday. Perhaps that's why I had an unlucky day. He had an unlucky day and there was one thing after another. And he said he got home and he was sat on the toilet, probably too much information, but he's that kind of guy, you know, just puts it all out there. And he said his cat was trying to soothe him because he wasn't in a good mood because it had been one thing after another unlucky day. And he felt bad for the cat. He felt bad for the cat, putting his negative energy on the cat. So he said he got into the shower and he had a big cry. And then he felt better. And, you know, it's just good for a guy to own up to that, right? But that's what we're talking about here, is our emotional selves coming out because of adversity. It's like because of something that opens us up. And like I say, it could just be tiredness. It doesn't need to be that you've had an unlucky day. But it could be that you've had an unlucky day too. Or it could be like someone coming in for romance and it just like, perhaps you've been building tension up in your heart for so long that it all comes gushing out of your eyeballs. You know, that relief that we get, you know, when we've been waiting for something for so long, it could be that. Or the heartbreak that you've been kind of, you know, put the lid on and holding on to could come out. All in all, there's a lot of emotional cards on the table here. Expect an emotional time. And if that's what you've been asking for, you know this deck, when this card comes out, let's find it. It feels like this energy to me, the energy of this card. Let me find it. It's going to be the last one, isn't it? amongst yourselves. Donna, anything for you? Yeah, of course. Oh, I missed it. You can book in for one of those mini reads, same as everyone. Good, good, David. David's on a delay. He's watching the start of the show. Where is it? Is it still in the box? I should just let this go, but now I really want it. Now I really want to show you. It's calling forth the waves, and I thought it was a blue card. There it is. It is a blue card. Calling forth the waves. If you have been doing this, that means like life is getting boring. Universe, I want a shake up. I want to feel something. I want to fall in love. I want something to happen, you know? If you have been asking for that kind of thing, going, yeah, well, I'm stable and, you know, life is ticking over, my career's good and all of that kind of thing, and I've been doing the inner work, but isn't it time for some spice in my life? If you've been asking for that kind of stuff, careful what you wish for, but not really. You're going to get emotions coming in. An emotional time is what we've got coming. We'll all be crying on the toilet after, crying in the shower after we've been feeling sorry for putting our bad energy onto our cats. Haven't seen Tiki for a while, chicken cat. I don't know if she's back. I haven't seen the owners. I don't know whether they've got her back from the thingy, clinic. 8 of Voices. Feeling trapped. 2 of Materials. Thinking that we're trapped. 2 of Materials, needing to find a balance. Okay. You know what this is? It's like old emotions come up and then we're like, God damn it, I thought that I had healed that stuff from the past. You know, it's stuff from the past that comes up. It's past tears that come up. And we're like, oh, not this again. You know, when the same lessons come around again. Not the same lessons, the same emotions come around again. It's like, haven't I released that yet? I thought I'd processed that stuff. I thought that stuff had come out of me. But it's just the relief. You know what? It reminds me of what my mum told me one time. My mum doesn't like traveling that much, or she didn't. My dad used to go away on business a lot. And he was working in South Africa for a while. And he was working for a while, and then my mum was going to go out and visit, you know, and spend some time out there with him. So traveling by herself, she wasn't happy about doing that. Anyway, she told me all of this afterward, that she found the whole process. My mum can stress about anything. She's like the most unlucky woman ever. She's got such a negative attitude that she will just make everything go wrong, right? So she has kind of a hard time of life because of it. And so like it'd been one thing after another, you know, on her journey. And so that she was kind of in this highly emotional state. And then when she got out at the airport and he was there to visit her, like there to collect her, she just burst into tears because it had been too much for her. That feeling of relief and that pent up emotional energy, that's what we're talking about here. Drew 3 cards from that deck. Follow the signs, calling forth the waves, and the noble one. Ooh, interesting. So anyway, that's what I'm getting from this, is like 8 of Voices. It's like, oh, this old thing again. Like, haven't I sorted that out? You know, sometimes we just need to let that energy flow. That's what motion is, energy in motion. We just need to let it flow out of us. You might be having a good cry when someone comes in with the relief of it all, pent up energy. So, needing to find a balance. So then you might be thinking like, what the hell's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with us when we get emotional. It's a good thing, letting that stuff flow. That's what everyone was telling my friend too. So that's a good thing. Cry it out in the shower and then tell everyone the next day. We need more of that, right? When was the last time I cried? Oh, when on the day that I found out that chicken cat was dying, that's the last time I cried. That was horrible. When I went to see her in the clinic, and the vet told me she had a week to live when she was brought in here. That made me cry. And then I was straight to well, I didn't cry in the clinic. I went to CrossFit straight after, and they said, "How are you, Claire?" I'm like, "Ah!" Ah! No, I'm good. Which was good, because they gave me hugs and talked to me about it. Okay, so needing to find a balance, but don't put yourself down for it if you get into this emotional state. The Tower. Okay. There's two of materials, needing to find a balance. Don't let everything fall apart. So, yeah, it's kind of a warning, this, of don't react to your emotional state by sabotaging. So in other words, yes, you've got your stability and all of that kind of thing. You've done your inner work and everything. Once someone comes in and once you get emotional and all of that kind of stuff, don't let it crumble you and stop you from... Don't let it make you feel like you're a mess and you're not on top of things and you're not as healed as you think you are, and perhaps you're not ready for this relationship. You know, don't let it do that to yourself. Be ready for the emotional things and just know that it's just coming out of you. What we've got here is the World card saying we're at the end of a 7-year cycle, at the start of a new 7-year cycle. So things are going to be different. But when you go through that transition, there's tears. There's tears in transitions. The cat's going to die. Wow, there's tears. That's a big thing, you know. Last 7 years I've been with this cat here in this resort, and then she's going to die on me. And then what? Then it's just me by myself all the time. Not even a cat. Well, just a stray one. Where's she gone? Anyway, I'll complain. You sabotaged yesterday because of your emotions. What did you do, Maria? Ooh, thank you. Lara, thank you. Lara's booked in for a mini, so let's do that. What sabotage did you do? And was it because you were judging yourself because of your emotions, Maria? You know, like that, you know, I'm tempted to do one of those videos on that girl who saw something on a plane. You know that one? Because she came out with an apology video. She didn't say what she saw or anything like that. She's just apologized for getting into an emotional state and staring. She said she should have been in control of herself. And it's like, what man told you that? What man told you that you should have been in control of your emotions? She was obviously terrified. Who's told her that she should have been able to be in control of emotions when she's completely terrified? Like, what the hell is that all about? That's like saying, oh, you should be able to be like, not feel a thing when your cat dies. Or when you break up. Be in control of your emotions, don't show it. What the hell? No. No. Laura. Hey Claire, hey Laura. Oh, are your current financial matters going to work out the way you want them to? I hope it's yes. I hope so. Yes. Whew. Yes. I was worried then, Laura. Okay, yeah, so you're on the positive track. So your current financial matter is going to work out the way you want them to. So the way that you want them to, obviously, you are imagining and creating a positive upturn, right? So yeah, that this energy suggests that you're not manifesting a downturn. You know, like people can do that. If we're focused on the worry, it's like, oh God, what am I going to do? Everything's going downhill. It's like my finances have gone downhill in the last couple of months, but I didn't start like that. I didn't go, oh my God, and make it like worse. It's actually upturn again now. Because I started applying myself and thinking and, you know, doing things. doing things, you know, like the drawers and stuff like that. It gets the energy moving, right? It's good. So let's get some cards out for you, Laura. Nice. I like this. Self-love and initiate. Initiate. Yes. So, good job, Laura. You are manifesting an upturn in finances because of self-love. Isn't that great? Because that's abundance, right? Because love and abundance are exactly the same thing. If we get abundance through knowing that we deserve more love and loving ourselves more, and that way, then that's a really good way. What's the opposite of that is like through fear and going grasping for it, or through pride or ego going, I want to be rich and on top, you know, the winner and stuff like that. I mean, you can have those experiences if you want, but the best experience is abundance when you are aligned and it's feeling good and it comes from a place of self-love. For sure. One thing that I have noticed, I just won't budge on it, is looking after myself. Even with a downturn in finances, I didn't think, oh, well, I won't spend my money then. I thought, I'm going to keep on spending my money on looking after myself because that is number one priority. And the universe would never hold that money away from me if I'm doing that. It would make it happen somehow for me to keep doing that, for sure, for sure. You posted something on Facebook, Maria, trying to support by reading a card. Toxic behavior, past insecurities. Okay, yeah. You know what past me used to do with a downturn, talking about finances, downturn in finances in my business, I used to do like a ridiculous sale, like a panic sale, like half price readings. And then what would happen, there would be like, 10 people book in or whatever, and I would just get like, what I'd usually get for 5 readings instead of 10. And then it would dry up completely because it would be those ones that were in the pipeline that were about to get a reading anyway, that would have paid full price. And so for 2 weeks after that, I'd make nothing. It's just sabotage, sabotage, sabotage. You just can't do it like that, right? Anyway, Lara, yeah, this is really good. Yeah, you've started things off, the self-love thing, you know it. You've been working on that more, that's awesome. So what next? Prepare and find a new approach. Interesting. So this is more on the financial side of things. You will have to do things slightly differently. You're going to get the guidance to do that. So you're on the upward trajectory here, and yeah, it feels to me like it's not going to be exactly as you think it's going to be. You're going to learn something along the way and then take a slightly different approach, but you're definitely on the right path, and keep up that self-love thing for sure. So good news for you, Lara. Prepare yourself to find a new approach. That just means like be open to things changing slightly, and to this, it's on a practical level. That right, well, shouting anyway. So there you go. Thank you, Lara. If anyone else wants a mini read, here's the link. Okay, let's get back to this then. So the tower said, don't disrupt your life by sabotaging because you got emotional. Don't turn it against yourself. Realize that this is what we're meant to be like. If we get terrified on an aeroplane because we've seen something weird, it's okay. It's okay to swear, even. If your cat's dying, it's okay to cry. If you've had a bad day, it's okay to cry in the shower. If someone comes in and years of you being by yourself and not having that support of someone loving, someone comes in and loves you and then you melt down, it's okay. The emotions, they need to come out. You're welcome, Laura. So what else shall we get out then? What time are we at? 15 minutes. Let's get these cards out. Let's find out where the Divine Masculine's at the moment. Seems to be ever changing when we ask in these. If you've got any more ideas of videos that I can make, like those pop culture kind of videos, you know, reading into a situation or perhaps a couple, to see what's going on. Let me know. Give me some ideas. Okay, Divine Masculine, the kiss. Okay, so there's a bit of dabbling there in romance, yeah. Pseudo romance. Feels like that they might have had a fling or something like that. You know, scratching that itch. That's what I'm talking about. The fault line, they're feeling bad about it. I think there's going to be a lot of this. I think there's going to be a lot of like us being bothered, both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, being bothered about our emotional state and the choices that we make while we're feeling emotional. Still in hiding, unseen. The medallion. The medallion is kind of like an ego boost winning thing, but it's part of the mask. Okay. Okay. So the Divine Masculine has slipped back a little bit. Not badly. But it appears like they might have had a fling or something like that. Then they are feeling bad about it, kind of hiding away. It made the ego feel better in the moment, made them feel better in some kind of a way. But they realize it's not the person that they want to be. It's not what they're going for. You know, we have these slip-ups sometimes. Like even with what we were just talking about money and stuff and business. Sometimes we're like, oh, do that ridiculous sale and then go, damn it, I did it again. What did I do that for? It wrecks business when you do that. So, but what it does when they have these slip-ups and then start beating themselves up for it is they get to see more clearly who they don't want to be anymore, what that mask is, what they've been hiding behind. Because that medallion is very much an ego kind of thing. Other people will be slapping them on the back, but inside they feel like they made a mistake, but other people are congratulating them for it. It's that situation, yeah. Shame, there's shame involved, right? When we get into situations like that, when other people are congratulating us, but we know we did the wrong thing by ourselves and by where we're headed. So what about Divine Feminine? The unseen being hiding away from Divine Feminine at the moment, not being seen by her at the moment. No. Oh, chicken. Hey. Wow, 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 wow. What are you doing, girl? Hey. You're out of the clinic and you're looking a little bit... She's looking like she's put some meat on her bones. Hey, honey. Oh my God, it's Chicken Cat, everybody. I didn't think she would ever, ever again come to my door like that. Hey, babe. Wow, Chicken. So happy to see her. I didn't even know you were alive, Chicken. Oh, they've let her out as well. How cool's that? She looks much better. Is she recovering? How can she recover when her kidneys were like packing in? I'm blown away, but I'm very happy. Cool. She looks so much better. How she needed a few days in the clinic on her meds and a thingy, you know. Last time I saw her, she was like really bad, a real mess in the corner of her room, hardly able to get up. She looks so much better now. That's wild. It's wild. Okay, Divine Feminine. What have we got? Lovers. Divine Feminine always got like lovers or kiss or something like that. Very much focused on that. And the vow. Oh. Okay. That's strong. That the vow is when we... It's not just saying like, I know what I would like in a relationship next. The vow is like... A vow is really strong, right? like vows that we take in marriage, but we make a vow to ourselves. I'm never going to do that thing again. I just want this now. It's a really strong. So perhaps in the face of lovers, like, no, I don't want that. I just want what I want. The box here is kind of, it is very blinkered vision. Sometimes the box can be a bad sign because it's like we're only thinking within the box. We're being very restrictive. But I'm kind of feeling like it's a good thing for the Divine Masculine. It did send some healing. I think a lot of people did. And yeah, I'm blown away. She looks like her old self again. I was sad that she was never going to show up at the door again and pester me to be in and out. I just thought that was never going to happen again. Here she is. So happy. Divine Feminine, creator, creating something, being creative, yes. Being creative, so like what I'm doing at the moment in videos, and I'm kind of working every day now instead of taking my days off. And then the river, the emotions are coming up, the emotions have started moving. Emotional stuff coming up. Chicken! So happy chickens here. So that's what we've got at the moment. So especially around the emotional stuff, right? Knowing that that's going to come up and being kind to ourselves and knowing that, no, the men aren't right, the patriarchy isn't right, that we should be pushing these things down and apologizing if we've been emotional about something. The patriarchy isn't right about that. Emotions are fine. Okay, that's what I've got. And I've got a cat. She came to see me this time. Missed you, Tiki. She looks like she's put weight on. Very good. Okay, thanks everyone for coming along. Let's do this. Oh, it's the weekend. Let's do this all over again on Monday. I wish everyone a very happy weekend. Check out my YouTube channel later because there will be a pick a card read, which is how do they feel about you? That will be going out, and then at the weekend I'll be putting that Harry and Meghan reading out. So please, even though that might, it's not going to be my usual style of video and all of that kind of thing, if you could share it, that would be awesome, because a lot of people like that kind of thing, and I just want the upturn with YouTube. Do you know what I mean? The upturn. It brings other people in when there's an upturn of people watching. I've got to draw them in. So have a great weekend, everyone. Congratulations again to the winners of the draws, which are Wendy and Robin. Wendy and Robin. And good luck with the draws for this month as well. We'll do the same thing. I think I'll draw it again. Let's just check. Is there going to be... The end of September is on a Saturday. Yeah, I guess I could draw it on the Monday morning, on the Monday the 2nd of October. Oh, the 29th of September is a full moon. Interesting. Anyway, enough of that. That's next month. Have a good one, everybody. And don't forget to click like on this video before you click off this show. If you're new here, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend. Bye from me and Chicken Cat.